kind of these different takes and a lot of other stuff you see on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want more of the same out there, don't hit that subscribe button. But if you like the way your boy bringing these takes, man, go ahead and give me a subscribe. A lot of y'all watching my stuff and don't subscribe, but I appreciate you guys tuning back into the channel, guys. Let's get into this thing right now. What Caitlin Clark should do after the loss to the Sparks. Guys, I got to tell you, I can't believe it has come to this on my channel. Y'all know, man, look, if you follow this channel, you know I'm pro Deion Sanders and the Sanders family, but I'm also Team Caitlin Clark over here. And I can't believe I'm coming to this conclusion. Guys, it is clear the WNBA operation itself doesn't know what it's doing. And now it's clear that the Indiana Fever does not know what it's doing. But here's the sad part, guys. This ain't on accident. This is on purpose. I don't see how the Indiana Fever blew that lead. And then I started thinking with my logical ear, and I'm like, what is the purpose of the WNBA? The WNBA don't think like we think. The WNBA ain't forced to run a business because it's subsidized. The WNBA don't have to do what most regular people have to do in order to be successful. The WNBA is trying to piss us off on purpose. Guys, the WNBA wants to go back to obscurity. The WNBA is trying their best to make sure nothing changes what this league represents. And guys, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to say, but Caitlin Clark should sit out the rest of the year, heal her body. Do not play for this organization. Do not play for this coach. Do not allow these referees to let you get beat up like this. Just sit out the rest of the season and see what's going to happen with this CBA before you come out here, sacrifice your body. Y'all know they said she was out with a growing injury. We know she's been on a shooting. We know she's been in a shooting slump. And again, guys, I see your comments, man. I know everybody who watch my stuff ain't Caitlin Clark fans, and you entitled to it. But even if you're not a Caitlin Clark fan, you can't deny this lady ain't box office. You can't deny she ain't box office, guys. And I got to tell y'all right now, what I'm seeing right now, the fever's not going anywhere. And I hate to say it because I'm an old school guy. Caitlin Clark don't need to come back. Get your body healthy. See what's going to happen with this CBA. See which direction the WNBA is going to go before you sacrifice your body and put your body on the line anymore. Caitlin Clark is not a part of the WNBA's long-term plan. Caitlin Clark is actually messing up the WNBA's long-term plan. And that's why I'm telling y'all she need to sit out. A lot of people ain't going to agree with it. A lot of people going to tell her to fight. And I get it, man. But look, guys, as a visionary, you also know when the challenge is not beatable. And after what I saw last night, Caitlin Clark can probably go against the WNBA corporate offices. But you can't, guys, if this coach was hired to rectify the things that Christy Sides didn't do. Damn, if we ain't go from the frying pan to the skillet. Yeah, guys, I'm from the country like that. How the hell it get worse with this coach? Guys, and if I'm Caitlin Clark and if I'm Caitlin Clark's team, you under your rookie contract. You got your endorsements, but your body banged up. And now it makes sense if you got a growing injury, plus the previous injury that probably never healed, but because you're a warrior, you want to come back. Now it makes sense why that shot ain't dropping, right? And why it ain't dropping consistently. But also, too, this coach don't know how to use her no better than the former coach. Guys, they need to get Caitlin Clark out of the way. Caitlin Clark will be fine because I think what's going to happen right now is that Caitlin Clark's going to sit out more games. The fever ain't going nowhere. This ain't a sophomore slump. This is the fact that this year has gotten worse with letting the fouls happen to her. The coach is worse. The league is worse. Bonner just quit, right? You see all this stuff happening with the Indiana Fever, guys. Let's just let Caitlin Clark heal. And I hate it because I love getting on my platforms and talking about Caitlin Clark. But guys, she need to sit down. She need to shut it down for the rest of the season, heal her body, see what's going to happen with this CBA, and then decide which way the WNBA is going to go. Because if she's not going to get the respect she deserves, guys, She's not gonna get the respect and coaching she deserves. It doesn't make sense for her to sacrifice her body. She can just go out and do the basic and the minimum like everybody else is doing. Because I cannot watch her coach tank another game. I cannot watch her coach not know what to do with superstar talent. And one of the things y'all will hear me say is always the talented who got to submit or report to the untalented. And that's what we've seen with Caitlin Clark. Instead of building around this league so that rising tides raise all ships, the WNBA and its affiliates are dug in. This is a political activist group. This is a social justice group. This has nothing to do with basketball. Caitlin Clark is all about basketball. Her fans are all about basketball. Her fans are all about, the performance that she puts on. And we ain't getting that. And guys, between a shooting slump, between an injury, it don't make sense to fight through. Not with the way they run in this league, not with the way they run in this team, and not with this coach. Because how do you have Caitlin Clark and your record is this? How do you have Caitlin Clark and she dealing with injuries and all this kind of stuff? How is this thing not being properly managed when you got the talent to win a championship? Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Man, is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holler.